Claro. This is supposed to be turning on the I put this on from this thing. My connector will okay sound. Okay. Oh. Yeah, but I told her like this, but I don't know why he's showing himself. Okay, let me see something that we check in. Yeah, okay, then where's that?
Yes, it is. So you're gonna
let's take it over there.
Yeah. Okay. Is it fine like this?
Yeah, as long as you will follow you want to have
Leave on.
Yeah, place this microphone over, cover it over there.
It's sharp. Can you please check for me? JK, recover it.
Yeah. As long as it's not going to pick you up. I don't know, like the whole thing, you know, so that it doesn't pick you up.
Oh, I must have cover, like under, like this. Give it cover, No. Yeah. Sure.
So basically, like, at the end, you just cover the
Yes, it is. Thank you. Because it can you please say something there? Yeah, can you say something?
Hello.
Thank you. It's fine. Thank you. Yeah, this price is no okay.
But it won't be like that thing sound like
Yeah.
It will come like the way
It's okay.
Good morning once more, councillors. We are about to start now. In fact, we are starting. Let's have all our gadgets in a reasonably acceptable way. We are about to start now. In fact, we are starting. You are all welcome to this very important session of the Council. If I was a politician, I was going to make some statements, but I'm a mere administrator, just holding the fort until the business of the Council unfolds. You are all welcome. In terms of our agenda, we have the notice of the meeting, application for leave of absence, acceptance of agenda, announcements. Then there will be the business of the day. But first, I want to confirm that we've got 78 councillors in attendance of this council, and therefore we are collating, and therefore the council can proceed with this business. We have 58 here in the chamber. We have about 10 councillors in the committee room A, and we've got about 9 councillors in committee room B. So we are therefore collating, and therefore we can proceed with the business of the council. In terms of agenda item number 140, I must take you through the notice of this meeting, which reads as follows. All members of the Mangaung Metropolitan Municipal Council, ladies and gentlemen, notice is hereby given in terms of provisions of Section 29(1) of Local Government Municipal Structures Act 1998, Act number 117 of 1998, and Rule 5.1 of the Council Standing Rules and Orders, read together with Section 3 and 27(2) of the Disaster Management Act 2001, that a special meeting of the Mangaung Metropolitan Municipal Council will be held in Indaba Auditorium, ground floor, Bram Fisher Building, Bloemfontein, even though now we are in this council chambers, on Monday, August the 16th, 2021, at 10 o'clock, to consider the items as listed in this agenda. Then item number 141, applications for leave of absence, will be handled administratively, as is usually the case in this council. Can someone mute? I think Twala Jonathan is not muted. Thanks very much. Then we've got the agenda as I reflected. There is announcements. There is this part 1 to be presided by myself, which mainly includes the resignation of the speaker, as well as the election of the speaker, of the new speaker, and part 2, which is to be presided by the elected speaker. Then election of the executive mayor, then will be closing this special council. In terms of the announcements, you all have received the resignation of the speaker. We have noted the resignation of the speaker, which is the item that has brought us into this council. Now, in terms of the election of the speaker, honorable councillors, the speaker, Councillor Mxolisi Siyonzana, resigned on Wednesday, August the 11th, 2021, and this resulted in the creation of a vacancy in the position of the speaker. Therefore, the council is required to elect the speaker in terms of Section 36 actually of the Municipal Structures Act, which is our business today. In terms of the procedure, Schedule 3 of the Act, Municipal Structures Act, provides that the election of the office bearers must be done through a secret ballot, and the councillor with 50% plus 1 of the ballots reflecting the total members present shall be deemed to have been elected. So we currently have about 3 venues as I reflected, which is this council chamber, which is the committee room as the second one, and committee room B as the third one. We'll have representatives in all these committee rooms and the chamber in terms of consolidating the numbers. Thank you very much, councillors. And immediately after all have cast their ballots, all these ballots will be brought here in the council chamber in one box prior to counting. This is aimed at maximizing the principle of secret ballot. I must just indicate that we will be handling the voting as the city because the requests that we made to IEC, they were not available for this process, but we will ensure that the process remains fair and procedurally correct from our side. Then after the counting, I will announce the new speaker who will take over from me. For the next phase that I reflected will be the election of the new executive mayor. Honorable councillors, I will now open the floor for the nomination for the position of the speaker. Please take note that each nominee must be seconded, and the community services will circulate the nomination forms for those nominating. Then the candidate or the candidates must accept the nomination in signing, in writing, on the form that would have been issued. This Councillor Seleke is the first one. Councillor Viviers will be the second one. Any other hands, councillors? Okay, we'll take those names.
Thank you very much, Acting City Manager Tatesi Lomore. I nominate the name of Mayor Mapaseka Nkwani to be the Speaker of the Council. Thank you.
The name of Councillor Mapaseka Nkwani has been mentioned. Are there any Councillor Siyonzana, Councillor Munyakwani, Chief Whip? Okay, I think it's sufficient. We've got the names that second the name. Then let's take the second hand. Councillor Viviers.
Thank you, Mr. Acting Municipal Manager. I nominate Councillor David Masewa. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The name of Councillor Masweu. Are there any seconders to the name? Councillor Mukhadi Khanaga seconds the name. Okay, no, it's fine. Both names are accepted and seconded. So we'll just await the forms to be filled before we can now advance into the next procedure. As I reflected, we'll put both names into the ballot form where there will be voting in secret ballot. Thanks very much. We also want to acknowledge all the guests that have been invited by the city. In particular, we have an national executive member of SARGA, Ndate Beki Stofile, who is also okay, honorable councillors. We do have the two names in the forms, signed and seconded. So we'll proceed now with handing out the ballot papers. We are likely to do it anti-clockwise. You'd remember the names that have been proposed. Is the name of Mapaseka Mutiving, Councillor Mapaseka Mutivingwane, as well as Councillor Tapelo David Masweo. So the Secretariat will continue with issuing ballot papers. They must all be stamped to ensure that the process remains fair. If it's not stamped, you must just return it to us if by accident you receive an unstamped ballot paper. Thanks very much as we distribute. Tony. Perhaps to emphasize, councillors, because there are no names on the ballot papers, you must put in the name of the preferred nominee. Thanks. Honorable councillors, just a point of emphasis, you must put in the name of the preferred nominee. It seems other councillors may not have heard that. Just a point of emphasis that we must put in the names of the preferred nominee in terms of the two nominated councillors for the speaker.
Mr. Municipal Manager, this voting slips we've received now say in favor of the proposal, against the proposal. Must we write the candidate which you like's name on this now?
Yes, only in favor, yes. I see the hands, 1, 2. Oh, Councillor Skakanyo. Please turn on your mic as well, Councillor Skakanyo.
No, thanks a lot. Speaker, I think that it is going to create a problem in terms of this particular ballot. Because when you check the content of the ballot, it's a ballot that is normally used in terms of the motion. So here we are electing. Therefore, it will be very much precise for us if one can write a name, not either against or in favor. Just write a name of a preferred person.
Yes, that's what we have said, Councillor Skakanyo. Just write the name of the preferred person. Forget the lower part, not in favor of. Just on top, write the name of the preferred person. Councillor Khanaka?
In all honesty, acting city manager, we knew that we were going to elect a mayor today. Now you bring us some half-thought ballot paper with things that nobody understands. I feel like writing my friend and my cousin here. If you're going to select a mayor, put in here nomination for mayor, finish and club, not some stuff that don't make no sense. Samaya Luena.
You can't be angry forever, Hannah.
When I was
just vote for your favorite. I shut up.
Don't have the right to point the city manager with that finger of yours.
You can't be angry forever, man.
If you don't know how to write, I'll write it for you. Just tell me the name.
Order, honorable councillors.
Khanaka, relax.
Mamela, I spoke to the city manager.
Relax, relax, Khanaka, relax.
Behave.
Order, honorable councillors.
Hey, my sister.
Order, honorable councillors.
Hey, Omo Beman from Khadi Wena.
Mpatla kopa o nsendele SMS o mfreya hantle, o ska etsa dintho tse hole so.
O ko freya tsatsing lena. Ko freya no. Mphe di number.
Yes. As you all can see, honorable councillors, the ballot box is empty. There is nothing that has been put inside. So the process is fair and is transparent. Thanks.
Khana ga ke meshishe ena ka tloa di kenya ka mo ntse di le jwana.
Me ga ke gona ga shebile ngwena. Kana ga tsenya mask.
Na wa tseba nna le wena ga o so qualify hleng.
Hobaneng ha o fihla pela ga naga o wa?
Baba o ka tla ntho tse 7 fela ma.
I don't want to be accused of voter irregularity. Yeah. Yes.
Honorable councillors, the voting is completed. We may now have the whips of all parties around this table here. So we are going to put all ballots to mix them into one box to ensure fairness of the process. Okay, we are now going to mix all ballots into one box as I reflected. You can continue, Ntate Mutega. Okay, we set whips, one from each party. Others, please, let's create that distance.
Gana ga re betšhe ke re mapase ka winne re betšhe o e batlang wa e thola re betšhe mapase ka winne
Now you are behaving
o
like an
votile
African
jwang
lady.
kanti mara okay a o votile hantle ke tshojwe o votile hantle
Qala o tswa kae? Babzi, have you seen Councillor Papi Mnangagwa is in the house?
Councillors, remember this is a closed process. We don't want people that are not councillors coming in and out. Yeah, they will end up voting in this process. So we don't want that up and down movements inside of the chamber. Please, let's remain orderly. We've put all these ballots into one box. So we are about to start counting as I requested. We would want one representative from each party to ensure the fairness of the process as we continue.
I'll tell them the counting is on the way.
Can you please tell me Councilor Mapasela? I don't know. Okay. That one, at the first corner. Yes. The first one. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Thanks. I just don't want to. You see, the one sitting there. That one. The one yeah, the other one on the other side. The one below, the other one. With the yellow bracket. Yeah. The one who nominated so Mapasela.
Baba o di hane dinomoro tse wa tsona.
That one, yeah. If you can call her to face this side. Don't wait, Castle. They will call her to face. Mapasela. She's not.
Councillor Mapaseka Nkwane, Councillor Chief Whip Mapaseka Nkwane, Speaker.
That chair. And at least it worked, yeah. Yeah, you know, and she didn't look at the camera, she was just raising the camera.
You're going to get more increase.
Yeah. Yeah.
Silibedi. Councillor Silibedi.
We are back in, councillors.
Ke kopa o tape baba.
We are back in.
Okay.
We've got the outcomes. In terms of the numbers, we had 85 councillors who signed the register, and we got 85 that voted. Out of this, 7 were spoiled ballot papers. Then in terms of the 2 nominated councillors, Councillor Mapaseka Nkwane got 54 votes. And then Councillor Masweu got 24 votes. As we welcome the new Speaker of Mangaung Metropolitan Municipality, Councillor Mapaseka Nkwane. You must come, Councillor. You take the same process again. That's what we are still doing. Then you open the nominations. So I think your first thing will be to open the nominations.
Hadi, Mr. Masuyo, hadi.
Good morning. Should I wave first? Councillors, are you there? Thank you. I'm going to start with my work with immediate effect. That's what you all said. As I will be delivering my speech today, before I read my speech, all of us wouldn't be here if it was not of the Almighty. Can I have a short prayer myself? I will do it. Next time I will give one councillor to do it. Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, thank you. May your grace fill this council right now. May the unity of this council, Father, may it be you who will prevail as you've put it all of us in the community that we are leading, Father. We will be guided by you. In the name of Jesus, I declare the Holy Spirit into this place. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Thank you, City Manager, for facilitating this process today. And thank you, Dr. Mutaka. To the Deputy Executive Mayor, Councillor Leboham Masweta, Chief Whip of Council, Councillor Zolile Mangoja, fellow councillors from all political parties, Acting City Manager, Ndate Selomore, municipal officials, business leaders, ward committee members, distinguished guests, members of the media, the community of Mangaung that are following the proceedings on Facebook page. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a great honor for me to be elected amongst many highly esteemed candidates to the position of the Speaker of the Mangaung Metropolitan Council. I'm delighted to have the support of my political organization, which is the ANC, fellow councillors, and the people of Mangaung in particular. I dedicate this elevation of women to positions of power to the 1956 courageous generation of women who defied oppressive systems of colonialism and apartheid. Today we can see further because we are standing on the shoulders of those giants. All of those giants, among them we have Lillian Ngoyi, Rahima Musa, Helen Joseph, Sophie de Bruyn, Albertina Sisulu, Bertha Klowa, Mutalepule Chabangu, Muipone Mutlakwana, and many others. They must be smiling wherever they are to see our generation entrusted with such strategic and powerful governance posts. As we celebrate Women's Month and in 2021 as the year of Charlotte Maxeke, my appointment as a speaker should be seen as a victory for all women and the community of Mangaung. Beyond managing the proceedings of the Council, I'm quite aware of enormous task public participation entrusted to the office of the Speaker. Managing community disputes in recent years has been very difficult. This has been worsened by the global pandemic and economic crisis distressing various communities. Let me take this opportunity to make a solemn pledge from the very onset that I will do my utmost best to live up to the expectation of this office, especially towards promotion of participatory democracy as outlined in the Constitution. Our duty in this regard is to improve municipal responsive and intensive service delivery, accountability in accordance with the challenges raised by our community. Here we will rely on the vigilance of the ward councillors to provide leadership and advice to the council where necessary. We are also aware of the emerging discontentment of ordinary citizens who contend that even their ward committees are no longer political but aligned to party politics. We will not tolerate any form of discrimination in this regard. We are totally committed to increase public participation in the governance of our city, the City of Roses. We will also ensure that the morale of the members of ward committees is boosted so that they too could make a significant contribution in restoring the confidence and the local community to this council. I have also noted with great concern how opportunists often mislead our people, and we will not tolerate that. This could be avoided if the accountability of ward councillors is improved and be inspired to communicate activities of their respective wards to the council on a regular basis. As a member of the council, I will uphold all basic rules and regulations as adopted and published on the 13th March 2020 to apply to this House and councillors. I believe, fellow councillors, we will likewise continue to follow the code of conduct. To achieve this, we will provide adequate councillor support so that there will be no excuses for not doing their work effectively. Once again, I wish to thank everyone, every councillor who voted, and every councillor who did not vote I am the speaker for every councillor in this chamber. I thank you.
Mr. Speaker. Madam Speaker. Will you allow motion of congratulations, please?
Councillor Masweu, can you just give me a chance? I will give you, I know you have passion on that.
So you follow the same processes, we open nominations.
Yeah.
Yes, I think this will be better.
Message of
Congratulations.
Should I?
I don't know what each party can say something about it. Yeah.
Where is that paper? Is it this one? Everything you follow.
But you can in the meantime allow motions of congratulations so that for commission.
Honorable councillors, and I'm sure you are now happy. I'm back on you. You will be the first one, but this is how the process is going to unfold. There will be 2 ANC councillors for congratulations, and then 1 from each party. Do we all agree? Agreed. Can I see hands of those who will be giving? Councillor Masweu, you are first. Then Councillor Tladi.
Madam.
And then Professor Snyman from Freedom Front.
Yes.
Thank you.
I can't see. Councillor Kakanyo.
Then we have Cope, Councillor Mungani.
Are we through with the hands? We have 2 from ANC, which is Councillor Tladi and Councillor Kakanyo. Then we have FF plus, which is Professor Snyman. And then Cope, Councillor Manonyani. And then Anna, Councillor Mukwanatsi.
I'm waiting for EFF.
We are waiting for EFF. Are they here?
Yes, then they come to the room.
I think they are sitting in committee room B.
Councillor Sebulau, please.
Okay, we'll give Councillor Sebulau from EFF.
That's proceed.
Councillor Masweu, you are more than welcome to start.
Honorable Speaker, honorable councillors, please allow me, Madam Speaker, to say congratulations on your election
as the Speaker of Mangaung Metro. We are all aware of the challenges that you are facing as the Speaker to bring credibility to what is taking place in this Council. May I, at the very beginning, say to you, it's an honor to see, as you rightly said, that a woman has been recognized for her ability and that you will be serving this Council as the Speaker. Honorable Speaker, may I just reiterate what you already said. In terms of legislation, the Speaker is in charge of legislative arm of the Council. The DA expects and hopes that you, as the taking out in this Council, and making sure that the discussions are taking place in order to advance our responsibilities as councillors in this Council. We hope that you, as the Speaker, will demonstrate impartiality, exercise the responsibilities of the Speaker with ultimate aim to make sure that councillors participate regardless of political formation that they come from. Honorable Speaker, may I remind you and urge you that this Council is without interpretation. In other words, the speakers are currently using one language, when in fact we should be addressing the residents of Mangaung equally. Please ensure that in execution of performance of your duties, you also look at those challenges that we are having. I cannot conclude my speech, Honorable Speaker, without saying the following. Mangaung is no longer the city of roses. Mangaung is a city of garbage. Mangaung is a city that is downgraded, not once, but twice, by the rating agencies. Mangaung is a city that does not serve its citizens with passion that we are supposed to. In fact, residents of Mangaung are paying for services that are non-existent. I want to give you this example as a last comment. Where I'm staying, Honorable Speaker, I'm paying for my account for services in this council, in this municipality. And my account is up to date. I checked it. But you know what, Honorable Speaker? Please forgive me, it's the tongue. I will get used to, Madam Speaker. Let me tell you this. I'm also paying for a private company to remove refuse in front of my house together with other residents in that street. There's also a park in that area. I'm also paying for the other company to clean the park. So in other words, I'm paying municipality for services, but I'm also paying extra to the other private companies. This is not how residents of Mangaung should be treated. Congratulations, Madam Speaker, on your election as a Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Councillor. Now it will be Councillor Tladi.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The ANC, on the month which celebrates women emancipation, is consistent with its goal of equal representation, and we are saying congratulations, Mbokoto. As the former chairperson of rules in the city, you made sure there was order and stability in the council. The role of the speaker is to unite the council, to work with all councillors of other parties, and to make sure that we are united as this council. And we know that you are going to do that, Mbokoto. In conclusion, Mbokoto, as you all know, us as the chairperson of Section 79, we were the masters and the champion of oversight. And as you are the Madam Speaker now, I am sure and I have power in you that you will conquer service delivery, consequence management, and oversight for the city. We want a clear and a good audit opinion for the city, and we are sure that and hopeful that we will champion that. Malibongwe.
Thank you, Honorable Councillor Tadi. The next one will be Councillor Sikakanyo.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Let me congratulate you, Councillor Mapaseka, as a new Honorable Speaker of the Council. Let me start to say that the emancipation of women is not an act of charity. The results of humanitarian or compassionate attitude. The liberation of women is a fundamental necessity for the revolution, a guarantee of its continuity and preconditions for its victory. That was Samora Machel. The Women Month, which is August, celebrates women's achievement in pursuit of gender equality in all aspects of life in South Africa. This month pays tribute to women and their role in the liberation. Honorable Speaker, to contest with a woman in the August month, it's a very much suicidal. Election of yourself, Madam Speaker, is not an act of charity. It is not an act of humanitarian, but your capabilities in leading the society, especially the section of the women in this region and even in the province. It is very much paramount. I know, Madam Speaker, in order to take a cue from Councillor Mosewa on what she has alluded to, I know that, Madam Speaker, that you will remind us that the decorum of the House and the image of the Council must always be maintained. And we know it very well that you will remind us that we as the councillors, we are the product and custodian of values as enshrined in the Constitution of South Africa. Remember, you're always going to remind us that we should not forget that we are representing our constituency, we are representing the electorates. Honorable Speaker, you are not new in that particular position. You used to act in a short absence of the Speaker during the Council. The ANC as a majority party in this Council welcomes you and really congratulate your election as a Speaker of this particular municipality. ANC was conscious and rational to decide about your name, to become the speaker. We are not suffering from cognitive dissonance like other political parties. Why I'm saying that, and to come to my conclusion, I just want to remind my fellow brothers and sisters in the opposition party, more especially the DA, that where they know they are going to fail to win the election, they'll put a dark person of my color. Speaker, on the 18th of August, 2016, the DA submitted a name of Councillor Masweu to contest the position of the executive mayor and failed. It was August 18, 2016. Today is August 16, 2021. The DA is submitting the name of Councillor.
Madam Speaker.
The DA is submitting the name of Councillor Masweu.
Point of order, Madam
to
Speaker.
Contest the position of the Speaker.
Madam Speaker.
Councillor Sikakanyo, can you have your seat? You are still having your 1 minute left. Whilst I give a point of order for Councillor Khanach.
Madam Speaker, is Councillor Sikakanyo bashing the DA or is he congratulating you? Can he stick to the order of business, please?
Thank you. Councillor Vivier.
Thank you for allowing, Mr. Speaker. Firstly, the person sitting next to me is not dead. Secondly, he was not the proposal in 2016 for executive mayor. He was also the proposal as Speaker. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor Vivier, for correction. Councillor Skakai, Honorable Skakai, can you finish your congratulations with the 1 minute?
In conclusion, Madam Speaker, I need to congratulate DA for failing.
Order, Madam Speaker. Order, Madam Speaker.
Councillor Khanach, can you allow Councillor Sikakanyo to finish his political congratulation as Councillor Masweu was able to finish?
Madam Speaker,
There's
the item...
no order there, Councillor Khanach. Mwanawa Chwenya, please. Allow me.
No, Madam
Allow
Speaker.
me.
The item is congratulating you. The item has got nothing to do with the Democratic
allow him
Alliance.
to
Can
finish.
you please stick to the item?
Councillor Khanach, I'm going to mute you. Allow Councillor
Then you must mute
Sikakanyo
me.
to finish his role so that you are able to continue. I don't expect us to behave like we are not adults. We are all honorable councillors. Let's give each other the space that they deserve, the same way as others were given a space. Councillor Sikakanyo, can you please finish your 1 minute?
It's now 30 seconds.
Madam Speaker, as I'm about to sit down, I am congratulating Honorable Masweu for continually failing to win the contest. And I want to make our sisters and brothers aware that you are going to be soon an experiment in that particular party of yours. Thank you very much.
Order again, Madam Speaker.
Point of exigence, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable
Point of
Sikakanyo.
exigence, Honorable Speaker.
Councillor Masweu.
Honorable Speaker, I earlier requested you that when the discussions take place in this council, it should be in the interests of Mangaung residents. What Councillor Sikakanyo is doing now, I could have done it.
Point of order,
I could have
Madam
told
Speaker.
you can't, you can't put an
Point
opponent
of order,
whilst I'm
Madam
addressing
Speaker.
you. I need to finish addressing you before you speak. You stop him.
No, you are defending yourself,
Honourable Speaker.
Honourable Masweu. Point of order.
Just a moment, Councillor Masweu.
Yeah.
Point of order noted from Councillor Selebedi.
Thank you, Honourable Madam Speaker. There is no point of exigency. I think Honourable Masweu was
Honourable
maybe
Speaker,
thinking of
you
standing on the
allowed me
point
a
of
point of
clarity.
exigence.
But
You cannot
now,
stop
Honourable
changing.
Masweu
You listen to
is
me before I
misleading.
speak
There is no
first.
exigency in what
you
Honourable
allowed it.
Masweu is saying. So he misled the council. Can
Thank
he
you.
sit down and not defend himself? Thank you,
Honourable
Honourable Speaker. Thank you.
Honourable Speaker,
Thank
you are
you.
not a speaker of
Thank you,
ANC.
Councillor
You are a
Maseu.
speaker for
Councillor
this council.
Maseu, I've not yet given you the platform again. I want to thank first Councillor Selebedi for what he just raised now. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you back. He has raised his point of order, but I'm going to give you back to finish within a second.
Honourable Speaker, I'll do that. All I'm asking, Honourable Speaker, is I could have played politics, but I thought it was more important to congratulate you rather than doing what Councillor Skakanyo did. I still maintain congratulations on your election,
Thank you.
Madam Speaker.
Thank you so much. We are now going to give over to Councillor Sebulayo from EFF. I don't know where they are sitting. In committee room B. Is there no one from EFF? Honorable councillors? I will then go to FF Plus, Professor Snyman.
Councillor Anchoda was speaking from the EFF. I think they must just fix your gadget.
Okay.
Because Councillor Anchoda was speaking from the EFF.
Okay. Can we fix this technology? I can't hear here.
Madam Speaker, can you hear me?
Councillor Snyman, can I say you have your seat for a while so that I give back to Councillor Sebulayo from EFF?
Can I give my phone to him?
To who?
To the Speaker of the EFF.
Which is?
Hold on. I'll ask him.
I think am I not audible?
Okay, now I hear you. It's Councillor Ranchobe. You can continue, Honorable Councillor.
Okay, Speaker. The EFF would like to reserve its congratulations speech because it's very much how do I put it? It wants us to say to congratulate the office of the Speaker, which we did not have a problem with. What we are having a problem with is the office of the Mayor. So we want to just reserve our comment. Thank you.
Thank you for reserving your comment. I will now go to Councillor Snyman.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I will be a lot more brief to the point that Councillor Stefani. Madam Speaker, congratulations with your election as Speaker. I hope you will be comfortable and that you will ensure participate the right in council. And that you will remember to protect the position of the councillors. I also hope that you will fulfill your responsibilities as set out in the report before, especially to enforce the standing rules and orders to maintain order in council. And I also hope that the councillors will respect you in this regard. But also I want you to take note of the responsibilities as set out in the report, and one of them is that you will report to council on the performance of council committees, something that we have never received until now. I also hope you will use your position of leadership to contribute to ensuring leadership to the officials for better service delivery in our metro. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Sneyman. We will now go to Councillor Mononyane from COPE.
Good morning, good day, Madam Speaker.
Good day, Councillor Mononyane.
To congratulate you on your new position to be the Speaker of Mangaung. Hoping that you'll be able to steer this ship throughout the remaining period of the council, to make sure that you maintain law and order. Also to make sure that the debates are based on the free and fair principle in the council, where councillors would be, if you do the right thing, Madam Speaker, I can assure you, you would earn our respect as the councillors, because our main purpose is to make sure that agenda of the council is being adhered to, order is an order of the day. I think the rest will be able to judge your performance as you move on. Have a good day.
Thank you, Honorable Mononyane. I think now we'll go to AIC, which is Councillor Tato. Councillor Tato, are you there? In committee room B. Councillor Tato, in committee room B, are you there? You can continue. Councillor Tato. Whilst Councillor Tato is struggling, can we go to Councillor Mupanate from Anna? Thank you, Honorable Councillors. We are now closing that session of the congratulations of the Speaker. We are moving now to item 2.1, which is to facilitate the election of the Executive Mayor of Mangaung Municipality. I will now allow nomination for the position of the Executive Mayor. The same procedure of the secret ballot will also be applied or upheld. Nomination forms will be provided to those making nomination to make sure that this council move forward. Thank you. We are now going to nominate names. Can I see hands? I see Councillor Lebohang Maswetsa, the Deputy Mayor, and who else? Councillor Masweu. Do we still have names? In the absence of other hands, I've only two hands that I saw. It's Deputy Mayor and Councillor Masweu. In the absence of other hands, I regard those two to stand up and nominate the Executive Mayor.
Thank you, Speaker. I'd like to nominate Councillor Mxolisi Siyonzana as the mayoral candidate. Thank you. As the mayor.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Mayor. The name of Councillor Mxolisi Siyonzana has been nominated to be the executive mayor candidate. Can I go to Honorable Masweu?
Honorable Speaker, I nominate the name of Councillor Hardy Viviers for the position of the mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Councillor. The name of Councillor. Can we have quiet in the council? And those who didn't mute, can you mute? The name of Honorable Councillor Vivier has been nominated for the candidate of a councillor. Councillor Tladi.
Thank you, Speaker. I'm seconding the name of Councillor Siyonzana to be the executive mayor. Thank you.
Is there any others? I think it's unanimous, the seconding. Can we go for the name of Councillor Vivier?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I would like to second the proposal for Hardy Viviers as mayor. Thank you.
Can I see the hands that assist the seconding? Okay. Councillor Seconding. Thank you so much.
We're waiting for the forms to come back.
We are now going to wait for the forms that we are going to fill to make sure that we conclude this process. Councillors, honorable councillors, can I receive the acceptance form back Through Ntate Mthega.
I have the forms now. We are not going to issue the ballots to councillors now. Mr. Ben Simon is still right. We are now going to issue the ballots to councillors to start with the voting process. Remember, they are going to write the names on the ballot. You just announce that. You are just about to give them.
Honorable councillors, we are now going to give over the ballot papers where you write the name of the person that you are voting for. So after voting,
no, it's a thing
Honorable councillors, can we check on the box that it is empty, there is nothing inside? And thereafter the box will be sealed. The boxes are coming now for councillors to throw your votes in.
Yes.
Yes, you can go.
Dade. Sanitizer. Fica ocupado. Remember, when how vote, do whatever I don't know. Yeah, balance. But you don't vote anymore. I want to vote. Oh, mix. But whatever I don't know.
Honorable councillors, the voting papers are back. We have 3 boxes. We are now going to open other boxes to make 1 box, and the counting will start. I'm just hoping that every chief whip from every political party is here. And it should not be double, it should be 1 per party. Thank you.
No, check. What you have there on the screen. Did you put it? And you say you need on the phone. Yeah, reporter. Yeah, reporter.
No, cope in a level day one thing.
Okay.
Honorable councillors, we are now back in session. Can we now have quietness in the council? As we are now going to announce how we all voted. The total present of councillors in this council today is 88. Total that voted is 87. I'm now going to read the numbers how each councillor received. I will start with Councillor Siyonzana with 57 votes. I will now come with Councillor Vivier with 22 plus 3 votes, which gives you 25. And we have 5 spoiled papers. The total number of votes is 87, and the executive mayor of Mangaung Metro Municipality is none other than Councillor Mxolisi Siyonzana. Congratulations. Thank you, honorable councillors. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, honorable councillors. Honorable councillors. Thank you, honorable councillors. Can we all get seated? Thank you, honorable councillors. Councillor Ranchove. What is the point of order, Councillor Ranchove?
I'm rising on a point of order because of the
Mayor of Mangaung Metro Municipality, Councillor Ashford Mxolisi Siyonzana, to give us a speech about.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I sat on that chair for more than 12 years. You may understand how I feel today to be here. Honorable Speaker, Comrade Mapase Kangwane, the NEC member of Salga, Comrade Begi Stofile, Honorable Premier Sefura Sisintombela, in absentia, MEC of Kokta, Comrade Mxolisi, Deputy Executive Mayor, Ndate Leboang Maswetsa, our Chief Whip, Ndate Mangaung, MECO members, our fellow councillors, Acting City Manager, Ndate Silo Morwe, municipal officials, business community, ward committee members, distinguished guests, members of the media, the people of Mangaung, ladies and gentlemen. I am indeed truly humbled to be standing here today following my election as the executive mayor of Mangaung. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the ruling party, the African National Congress, for entrusting me with the noble task of leading this great city. The people of Mangaung acknowledges their anomalous position and demand immediate change. A change that is community-based and community-led, allowing every citizen to have a say in determining the future of our city. I also wish to record my sincere thanks and appreciation to the outgoing Executive Mayor, Comrade Olim Lamleli, who led this city for a few years, and Councillor Maswetsa and Muraki, who have been acting in this position for almost a year now. Under these circumstances, you all did your utmost best to represent us with excellence. The task at hand is for greater than any individual upon whom the scepter is bestowed, whether by means of participatory or representative democracy. Local government is a delicate and it is everybody's business. We are struck by unique crisis situation. These are the most trying times for our growing democracy. It is as if both William Butler Yeats and Junior Achebe had the current state of our city in mind when they lamented, I quote, "Things fall apart. The center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world." Close quote. With unity, we can restore this city as a center that must hold. And our local communities shall be the bedrock for this purpose. I cannot do all this alone. I need you. This time around, when we dominate the headlines again, let it be because we will have shifted our position to stability, having escaped from a fiscal cliff and no longer under Section 139 of the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa. Let it be because we will be on the right path towards building a capable and developmental city. This requires unity among all agents of developmental change. It challenges every interest party in community development to roll up their sleeves to establish common understanding, or where did we go wrong, to discuss what materials do we need and where to get them for the reconstruction and development of the city. Today, we have started well as we seize the moment of giving to us by people of Mangaung to fill leadership vacuum. Perhaps I am standing here today as the anchor in the leadership relay of the city until the next local government election. Though times is not in our favor, we are determined to work closely with all members of this council to restore political stability and good governance. This is a great opportunity to take people of Mangaung along and bring them together behind a common purpose. For quite some time now, we operated in silos. This created a wide chasm amongst us, which is now filled by anger, mistrust, anarchy, poor governance, and lack of confidence in the leadership of the city. These are generic mayhems that local government faces. With unity, we can build resilient communities. With unity, we can build a capable city. And with unity, we can achieve our developmental mandate. In the next few days, we will appoint the mayoral committee to provide sound leadership in restoring our city into the best model of good governance. And during the pronouncement, this committee will also outline our plans with regard to overcoming the current financial crisis and poor service delivery challenges. Whether our lifespan goes beyond 100 days or not in office, we will present a progress report detailing both strides and challenges during this period. We will also prioritize the oversight function of the Council involving monitoring and evaluating the performance of the administration and councillors. Once again, I thank the ANC, the citizens of Mangaung, and the entire Council. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Executive Mayor. We are now going to give opportunity for councillors who want to give their congratulations. I'm seeing the hand of Honorable Councillor Vivier. And remember, it's one per party and two for the ANC. I'm seeing the hand of Chief Whip, Zolile Mangoja, and the hand of Honorable Councillor Lula Matiti. Who else? Freedom Front Plus, Professor Sneema. EFF, Councillor Anchobe will be representing COPE. I'm going to call the names as they are in this order. Councillor Vivier, you can continue.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Congratulations also on your appointment. I almost wanted to say my chair again, like it was in the Rules Committee, but congratulations. Through you, Executive Mayor, Councillor Siyonzana, firstly, congratulations on your election. Congratulations, motions of congratulations about positivity. I must honestly say that the speech that you've given today in this council is what it is about. It's about the whole council. It's about councillors from all political parties. You've given a lot of promises It's a mammoth task that lies before you in a very, very short period of time. But I had the luxury of serving with you now already for longer than a decade. And indeed...
Sorry, Councillor Vivier. Can people who their gadgets are on, can you mute them? Because they are making a very funny noise. Over to you, Councillor.
Much obliged, Madam Speaker. For a decade, and there is indeed a lot of positive attributes also, your intelligence, your strong will. I will never forget, especially when you were sitting on that chair one day and I took a comparison between you and the Ngangs. I do believe you've forgiven me for that. But you've made a lot of promises today, Executive Mayor. It's going to be a mammoth task. But what I strongly believe in life is that people can change. And if you stick to what you've said today and have promised today, can unite this municipality, can make sure that our residents are on it and not politicians or political parties, then indeed, Councillor Siyonzana, as we see there, Mangaung can be at the heart of it all. We can be lovely, we can be the center of economic growth in this country, and we can just prosper. So that's what I pray for you and what I wish for you. And in the days to come, I truly pray that you will achieve it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Vivier. I will now give over to Councillor Lula Matiti.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Councillors, the NEC member of Salga, that is Tofile, the spokesperson of the ANC, Comrade Khwabana, the community of Mangaung in all 7 towns that are under this municipality, Bloemfontein, Botshabelo, Tabanchu, Diversdorp, Wepener, Van Stad, and Soutpan. Honorable Speaker, the ANC is enthralled with the prospects of Mxolisi Siyonzana being the executive mayor of this metro municipality of Mangaung. Comrade Mxolisi Siyonzana went through a rigorous process within the ANC to test his understanding of the policies, including his in-depth understanding of the local government as an important sphere of governance. Honorable Speaker, Comrade Mxolisi, the ANC is also counting on you and your experience as both the former deputy mayor and the former speaker of this institution to change lives of our people, and directed by the National Democratic Revolution. You know that is our motto as the ANC. That is your Bible, Comrade Siyonzana. Our communities have been crying and yearning for services such as refuse removals, water and sanitation, equally employment opportunities, business opportunities. I just named those, but there are many. We hope that in your 100 days program, you'll make sure that you fast track those matters. The ANC is confident that your promptness that earned you the name Ngoku. All of us, we know when once you said he's a Ngoku, the person must come now. And we hope that you imply that word of Ngoku by making sure that you change this municipality. Everyone in this municipality, Comrade Siyonzana, now must run. I know that all of us, when you say to Ngoku, we come running. Also, the service delivery of this institution must come running. And we have that confidence as the ANC that under your leadership, that will happen. On behalf of the ANC caucus, Comrade Siyonzana, we want to congratulate you and wish you well in your new role as an executive mayor. As the ANC, we will be with you every step of the way, Comrade Siyonzana. Make us proud. Work for this community of Mangaung, because we know that you are here to do that. That is the objectives and the mission of the ANC. Don't go outside those objectives and the missions of the ANC. We believe to you. Amanda.
Thank you, Honorable Lula Matiti. I'm now going to call Honorable Councillor Snema.
That this will be changed for a clean government, that you will lead this municipality towards clean governance. The rest of this term will be: 1, to ensure good and clean governance; 2, to fight against corruption, especially in the supply chain and tender processes and other contracts; and most importantly, number 3, service delivery. Please give political guidance to the officials and the ANC to ensure service delivery. Our metro is crippled because of poor service delivery. The Freedom Front Plus cannot emphasize enough that your main focus must be service delivery. Mr. Executive Mayor, please work for the community of Mangaung and not the ANC. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Snema. I will now give to Councillor Mnonyan.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for allowing me this opportunity to congratulate the Mayor, Councillor Mxolisi Siyonzana, into his new post. Councillor Siyonzana, siyakubingelela ntate lona baletsa mahlohonolo. Just take note that only in this term we have had 3 mayors, a mayor and 2 mayors before you. And in Mangaung, all things have fallen apart. All services has collapsed. Look at our roads. Water wastage. Sewer. Why are you giving me? I'm saying water wastage, sewer spillage, polluted environment, the order of the day in Mangaung. I would like to echo the same way echoed by Councillor Titila. Make us proud as a community of Mangaung. We will not judge you by what you say, but will judge you by your actions to read Mangaung out of poor services. We are going and entering the rainy season. Our drainage system is not in good standard. I wish you best. I hope you do us proud in the remaining term of this office. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Munonyane. I'm now going to Councillor Ranchobe from EFF.
Madam Speaker, please check the acting city manager is sleeping next to you.
Councillor Khana, please behave. The city manager was not sleeping. Councillor Ranchobe. Yes, I can hear you, Honorable.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. The EFF chooses to abstain on this item.
Thank you so much for abstaining. I'm now going to give Honorable Councillor Zolile Mangocha. The platform is yours.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Our brand new Honorable Speaker from the box. Let me take this time to acknowledge the presence of the NEC member of Salga, the Speaker of Machabeng, Councillor Stofile, the IPC member, a leader of the ANC, Comrade Opa Khwabane, and all other dignitaries who have graced this august house. Let me also pass my revolutionary greetings to my comrade, my colleague, the new executive mayor of Mangaung, Comrade Mxolisi Siyonzana. No, you are congratulated, my leader. The deputy executive mayor, Tate Lebohang Maswetsa, and we are happy that finally you have been able to join us after a long illness. Our honorable MMCs, our councillors, the community of Mangaung, from all the corners of Mangaung. Indeed, Honorable Executive Mayor, you are a chosen one, and you made history. You made history because you are one of those first to test the policy of the ANC. I'm sure in South Africa you are the second mayor to be interviewed and be appointed after having been interviewed by the leadership of the ANC national, the whole country. So it's not just a small thing. The whole country, after the executive mayor of the city of Johannesburg, you are the second. So you have tested the policy of the ANC, and that is why I'm saying you are a chosen one, because you were chosen by the leadership of the ruling party. Today is the day of reckoning in Mangaung. The time has come. The time has arrived. The time is now for unity. And we have demonstrated that unity today as the caucus of the ANC. After some time, that united, we can be strong. Give yourselves a round of applause, comrades. As the chairperson of the caucus of the ANC, it is in my interest to lead a united caucus of the ANC. Mangaung is at the heart of it all. Mangaung is our hope. Mangaung, the future of our children and generations to come. I'm hereby given the opportunity by the ANC to congratulate one of the sons of the soil, the finest in this council, Mxolisi Siyonzana, bred and groomed in the ANC structures and in the politics of the ANC. A former chief whip, former deputy executive mayor, and recently from 2012 until now, the Speaker of Mangaung Metropolitan Municipality. Very knowledgeable in local government in particular and in government in general. When you were appointed in 2012 executive mayor, you brought stability to this particular council. Sitting there chairing council's meetings, one could only marvel at the manner that you steered this particular ship, bringing stability to this particular council, being respected by friend and foe, being respected by the ANC and the opposition at the same time in this August House. Comrade Siyonzana brought stability to the Council of Mangaung as the chair of council. His chairing skills made sure that the council is run properly. He also made sure that we have an effective public participation and function what committee system despite challenges that we encountered. He has got an immense experience. He has been a councillor of Mangaung for about 20 years, I think now. As the ANC, we put you there because we have confidence in you as the party that you will indeed deliver for this particular council and municipality. For the fact that you know the challenges facing this municipality because you have not been imposed, but you are part and parcel, an integral part of this particular council. So you know what we are faced with. We know, you know our strength, you know our weaknesses, and I'm sure you'll do exactly that. Remember that you are part and parcel of the collective. And you know collective leadership and collective decision-making is one of the principles of the ruling party. Therefore, you will have our full support as the ANC. And when I close, when I conclude, Executive Mayor, I want to render the first stanza of this small poem by Maya Angelou, Still I Rise. And I'm sure it is befitting for this occasion. You may write me down in history. Many had written you down. With your bitter, twisted lies, you may trod me in the very dead, but still, like dust, I'll rise. And indeed, you have arisen like a phoenix. And with those words, I want to say thank you very much. Amandla! All power! Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Councillor Zolile Mangwetjo. Councillor Wouters.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Is it possible, I only want to ask a clarity question, please, a small one.
Is it for this congratulations speeches?
Yes, it's on the congratulations, not negative, it's positive, please.
But you are not part of the people who were nominated to speak. I'm going to suppress you. I'm not going to give you. Thank you, Honorable Councillor.
I'm not wanting to congratulate, it's only to ask a clarity question.
No, we can't interrogate the congratulations. Thank you, Honorable
You also said you will work with the opposition, but now I see you.
Can you sit down, Councillor?
I will clarify you outside, don't worry.
Honorable Councillor, please. Can we all bow our heads as we honor one of our own who passed on the 3 August 2021 and he was buried on the 9th, which was Women's Day, the 8th month of 2021, which is former Councillor Hans Brits. Can we bow our heads? May his soul rest in peace. Thank you, honorable councillors. We have now reached the purpose of the council today.
Madam Speaker, will you allow me? Please.
Councillor Riviere.
Can I first humbly thank you for honoring Councillor Hans Brits.
Thank you.
But seeing that you've opened the door, please, will you not allow us, please, he was near, I think, to all of us, just some motions of sympathy, please, that's my humble request. Or will you allow it later? But I really think it's necessary.
Yeah, Councillor Riviere, I will allow it later, but not today. In the next council, we can prepare for the late Councillor Brett. May his soul rest in peace. Honorable councillors, we have reached the purpose of the council today. In closing, I would like to thank all councillors for attending this special council, and our guests here, the media, everyone who is in this environment. Meeting under COVID-19 conditions. As a speaker, I will be working with all councillors to achieve our goal. And as councillors, hope that all members will be working with me in this council. In those words, thanks to all guests again. We are really honored for attending this meeting. Thank you all. This council is adjourned.
Let's go then, cancel interviews.